Ever walked past a building and wondered what goes on in there? Or maybe you've seen a logo so many times it's become part of the urban landscape, but you've never actually stopped to think about the story behind it. Today, we're doing exactly that. We're taking a closer look at one of the biggest names in Australian finance, the Commonwealth Bank. And we're tackling a simple, but surprisingly interesting question: where is Commonwealth Bank headquartered? Now, before we dive straight into the answer, let's think about why this question even matters. A company's headquarters isn't just a pin on a map. It's often a reflection of its history, its values, and its place in the world. It can tell us about its origins, its growth, and its future direction. Think of Silicon Valley and the tech giants, or Wall Street and the financial powerhouses. The location itself becomes part of the company's identity. So, when we ask where Commonwealth Bank is headquartered, we're not just looking for an address. We're looking for a piece of the puzzle that helps us understand this massive institution. Let's rewind a bit and talk about the bank's origins. The Commonwealth Bank wasn't born overnight. It was established in 1911 by the Australian government. This was a significant moment in Australian history, just 10 years after Federation. The newly formed nation was looking to establish its own financial infrastructure, and the Commonwealth Bank was a key part of that vision. It was intended to serve as a central bank, a savings bank, and a general trading bank. This historical context is crucial because it tells us something important about the bank's early identity. It was a public institution, created to serve the needs of the Australian people. This public service ethos has remained a part of the bank's DNA, even as it has evolved over the decades. Now, you might be thinking, okay, government established, national bank, so it's probably in the capital, Canberra, right? That's a very reasonable assumption. Many national institutions are based in capital cities. But in this case, you'd be slightly off the mark. To understand why, we need to consider Australia's economic landscape. While Canberra is the political capital, Sydney has long been the country's financial heart. It's the hub of business, trade, and investment. It makes sense, then, that a major financial institution would choose to base itself in this bustling metropolis. And that's precisely what the Commonwealth Bank did. Its headquarters are located in Sydney, New South Wales. But not just anywhere in Sydney. The bank occupies a prominent position in the city's central business district, or CBD. This is where the action is, surrounded by other major corporations, financial institutions, and government offices. More specifically, the Commonwealth Bank's headquarters are located at 11 Harbour Street, Sydney. This is a prime location, offering stunning views of Darling Harbour and the city skyline. The building itself is a modern, high-rise structure, reflecting the bank's status as a leading financial institution. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate the significance of this location. Darling Harbour is a vibrant waterfront precinct, known for its entertainment, tourism, and business activities. It's a symbol of Sydney's dynamism and its connection to the world. By placing its headquarters here, the Commonwealth Bank is positioning itself at the heart of Australia's economic activity. But the story doesn't end with a simple address. The Commonwealth Bank's presence in Sydney goes beyond just one building. The bank has a significant presence throughout the city, with numerous branches, offices, and other facilities. This reflects its deep roots in the community and its commitment to serving customers across the region. It's also worth noting that while the headquarters are in Sydney, the Commonwealth Bank is a truly national institution. It has a vast network of branches and ATMs across the entire country, from bustling cities to remote rural towns. This widespread presence is a testament to its original mandate to serve all Australians. So, to recap, the Commonwealth Bank is headquartered at 11 Harbour Street, Sydney, in the heart of the city's CBD. This location reflects the bank's position as a major player in the Australian financial landscape and its connection to the country's economic heart. But as we've discussed, it's not just about the physical location. The headquarters represent something more. They represent the bank's history, its growth, and its commitment to serving Australians. From its origins as a government-backed institution to its current status as a leading financial services provider, the Commonwealth Bank has played a significant role in shaping Australia's economic development. And that brings us back to our original question: where is Commonwealth Bank headquartered? We've answered that with a specific address, but hopefully, we've also shown you that the answer is more complex than it might first appear. It's a story of history, geography, and the evolution of a major institution. It's a reminder that even seemingly simple questions can lead to fascinating insights if we're willing to dig a little deeper. By exploring the context behind the location, we gain a better understanding of the company itself and its place in the world. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.